The sun cast a scorching, vengeful eye on the dragon tooth. Range Ilura, covered in sweat and grime, clutched the rope to escape the chasm of Whisperwind Canyon, its deep purple shadow stretched above her. She had no intention of reaching the shrine, seeking the legendary sapphire shard, rumored to heal her brother's growing stone disease. This dizzying cliff perch doubled, as the legend's true resting place. The sapphire glowed faintly with a soft blue light. Keelan was her mentor, teaching her climbing and reading mountains. He turned bad, leaving promises broken and stealing artifacts. Now at the canyon's edge, his silhouette enormous against a dying light. A cruel smile, his pick glinted ominously. A predictable route. He exclaimed, her heart pounded as she clung to the sapphire. Keelan above and the abyss below, the wind whipped her hair while feeling precarious. Keelan protested. It's not yours. Keelan, breathlessly, belonging to the mountain is all it truly is. Keelan lowered his pick, the scent of fire exuding from it. It's not about power, Keelan. It's about claiming your destiny. The pick hit the rocky canyon next to her, sending particles flying and a deafening sound. The rope she held trembled dangerously. Drop the relic, he commanded, his voice now a low, dangerous growl, or I cut the line and watch you scream on the way down. He gestured with his pick toward her rope, a clear threat. Illyra glanced at that sapphire, aware of its significance to her brother and the cliff. Fear overcame her as she considered escaping. Keelan's eyes. A split second. If she couldn't climb, she'd descend. With a haunting cry, she held the sapphire, but took a deep breath, stepped into a crevice, and cut her rope using the knife from her utility belt. Illyra's cry was a mix of rage and terror as she dropped the sapphire from her back. Instead, she bit into her rope and yanked it apart, cutting above the knot on her waist. Keelan's confusion and fury peaked as her momentum sent her to a narrow ledge. Landing on it hard despite the small strip, she scrambled to grab the sapphire, which hung without harm above the void. Here's a shorter version. She hadn't meant to come this far. She'd chased the legend of a sapphire shard said to hold the mountain, king's echoes and cure the blight, turning her brother's skin to stone. At the shrine a perilous perch he found it at last, glowing faintly blue. But as her fingers brushed the cold gem, a sound like grinding granite rose from the canyon's rim. Keelan, her blood froze. Keelan was her mentor, teaching her climbing and mountain reading before his greedy actions left a shattered promise trail and stolen artifacts. Now standing at the canyon's edge, the shadow of his cruel smile cast against the dying light. His climb pick glinted ominously. Having anticipated a predictable fate, Illyra confronted Keelan with her surroundings. The blight revealed itself in the sudden gust of wind. Her heart pounded, for she was pinned between the sky and home of entertainment TV. Like, subscribe, comment, and share.